do y'all feel about that? You know, because I feel like a lot of, you know, cities, platforms, everyone talks about how Atlanta is, you know, it's all love, people be collaborating there, but then in their city it's like, you know, a lot of beef, there's a lot of people that hate on the next man trying to come up. Like, you brought it up, you said there is a little more unity, but there's still love. Do you feel like that's kind of, is that real, or is it a little bit like fabricated in a way?
Fabricated, for sure.
Yeah, in Atlanta, man. I'm gonna let Marqo speak on that.
Yeah, because you're really from Atlanta, so I mean.
Yeah, I really say is, I ain't gonna say like people don't fuck with each other, but I just feel like in Atlanta it's just a different type of culture when it comes to the rap. So it might seem like everybody together because it seems like everybody popping off at the same time and stuff, but it's like really people just kind of like stick to a circle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you see these 3 or 4 artists, like, you know what I'm saying, they cool with each other, they do music with each other, but they might not fuck with these 4 or 5 artists on this side of the city. It's just different ways. Plus in Atlanta, like it be a lot of shit going on in the streets. At the same time, folks really keep it in the streets. It's like, if you ain't in Atlanta, you might not know about certain beefs. You know what I'm saying?
It's like broadcasting.
Exactly. It's not more of an industry thing when it comes to like Atlanta on Atlanta, like problems or Atlanta on Atlanta beef. Is like people just handle it a different way. I'm not gonna get in the media and talk shit about you if I can just come get at you. You know, that's how Atlanta is. You know what I mean?
Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, you moved about 1.5 years ago. Has it helped your career a lot?
For sure, like, definitely. I've organically met so many more people. Just being introduced to Marqo's fan base, being around him all the time, you know, him posting me on his stories on Instagram is nonstop, you know, new people coming in and supporting me and rocking with me. And since they're already fans of him and what he got going on, his aesthetic and sound, you know, the whole rock mixed with the trap, they almost always fuck with me because they already are in. That's what they like, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely helped me, and he's helped me learn how to record, from punching in to cadences, everything, speeding up, you know what I'm saying? Going to the next song instead of spending too much song on one song. If you kind of like lagging on that one, you know, come back to it later type shit. So he's definitely helped me. And that's just the music side, not to mention the image side, the building relationship side, the traveling side, you know, putting me in the room with people that I looked up to before I even knew him, you know, like, for real, like, he's definitely helped me evolve as an artist and upgrade everything I got going on.
I mean, and it's just to be all the way real, I can't even take all the credit, because most of the time, he just really worked that hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't miss shows, he on point, like, you know what I'm saying, he know how to conduct himself, but overall, more than anybody else, you know what I'm saying? His work ethic is like what get to me. Like, he constantly working, he constantly looking on the way to get better, and like that's the type of shit I look for. That shit motivate me too, it give me inspiration too. Cause it's easy to get bored with this shit sometimes, especially cause it's like rap is not my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can start rapping right now, and my life literally gonna be the same tomorrow, maybe even better. For real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, for me, I just look for real, genuine people. It wasn't even about his skill. Really, I'm gonna be real, I hadn't even when I first met him, I didn't hear too much of his music. It was really just more about the personality. Cause at the end of the day, I could work with you on your music. I can get you better at music, but I can't make you a better person. You feel what I'm saying? I can't change your character. You feel what I'm saying? But he got good character. Like, he in it for the right reason. Anytime he talk about what he want, you know what I'm saying, out of this shit, it's always to do better for others or to help his family type shit. And you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate shit like that, so I just go hard for him.
That's the type of energy you need around you to, you know, keep moving forward.
Yeah, for sure.
That's real. Okay.
And if your heart in this shit in the right places, it's like, it just give you a different type of drive. Like, it's easy to want to do shit just cause you want to look cool or cause you want hoes, but when you really focused on your goals and really trying to like bring success to you and other people around you, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about.
For the right reasons.
For sure.
For the right reasons. Yeah. And it all, I know we probably talked about this a little bit in the last interview, but it all started with what? You just DMing him on Instagram type shit?
Yeah, really when I came to Denver, I met him personally, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really like a DM or a message type person, but it's like, I met him face to face and it was just like, I could just feel his energy, like, and even at them, I didn't make him no promises because I'm not like no dream seller, and I just was telling them like, you got the right type of attitude and the right type of work ethic. It's like we just kept building from there. And then when he finally came to Atlanta, I already told him, like, you know what I'm saying, it was gonna be way easier for me to pull strings for him and shit and make shit happen for him when he right beside me. Because I could tell people about you all day, I could hype you up all day, but until they actually see it themselves, I'll get a chance to, you know what I'm saying, get a chance to get a feel for your charisma, your personality, all that type of shit. You got to do that yourself. I can't make nobody like you. You know what I'm saying? You might get attention from me, and they might be paying attention to you, but I can't make them like you. You feel what I'm saying? That just come from you just being yourself. You know what I mean?
No, that's real. Okay. And what happened last time we went to Atlanta with Silent Funeral? You were in like New York, right?
Yeah.
What happened with that? You were just busy like doing shows?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. We was I think I was actually like on a tour or something like that when y'all first came out here, and y'all pulled up what was Cleveland or something.
Oh yeah.
Where y'all did the interview?
It was a Money Game Boo.
Yeah, Money Game Boo, my boy. Yeah.
We were right off Cleveland.
Yeah, right off Cleveland. Yeah, I missed y'all out there in the city, but the last time I did do the interview with y'all, was at 420. It was in Denver. Yeah, it was in Denver a couple years ago.
That shit was lit. That was the first time y'all met too, right? Not at that interview, but
yeah. That trip, that trip.
Yeah,
that was the trip I met, bro. Facts.
Oh yeah. Okay. So now let's talk about some of the new merch. You got the Trap Rock shop.
Yeah, I got the Trap Rock shop, man. The merch is going crazy right now. Got the store coming in LA, me and my boy Mikey from Canada. You know what I'm saying?
Takes to Florence, Los Angeles, California.
Los Angeles, you know what I'm saying? We got some prime location. Really, like, that's really one of my main loves. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, get into the fashion world more than anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Like, clothes, like whatever you want to name it, like, that's what I do.
I could tell you got a definitely unique style to you for sure. All y'all really.
Nah, I appreciate that shit, bro.
So you about to open a shop in LA? Is it just gonna be like your merch, or is it gonna
No,
be
it's gonna be a mixture of merch, but I'm definitely gonna have my merch in there. Exotic sodas, like
Recording studio.
Exactly, studio in there, and you know what I'm saying, exotic backwoods, just a lot of shit going on. Like, it's gonna be a power move for sure.
What's it gonna be called?
The Trap Rock Shop. That's exactly what we're gonna call it. The same as my website. So y'all go check out traprockshop.com right now, man.
Hell yeah. So you got the shop coming in LA. What made you want to do it in LA? Like Atlanta or something?
I mean, because Atlanta really would have been like the easier move to make, but it was really just more of a power move because I got a lot of stuff going on in LA and stuff. So it's like, just give me a more reason to be on the West Coast. It's almost like having a headquarters somewhere else. It's like, I could have networking opportunities because I could stay in Atlanta. It's gonna be kind of like my shop in Atlanta. But that's the easy thing to do. You know what I mean? That's like the easy route to take. So it's like we actually had the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, close on a property out there in LA. So it really just worked out perfect. So
hell yeah.
That's the reason for it. And I love LA. I love it.
LA lit.
Probably a lot of opportunity out there, especially when it comes to fashion and stuff too. So
Facts.
Okay. And now y'all are on the Welcome to the Band tour right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How's that tour been going so far? Was Denver the first city? Or?
Yeah, literally was the first city. Actually, if you want to be technical, Atlanta kind of was the first city, but it's just like, I just said Denver was the first city because, you know, really, the way it is with a tour sometimes, especially when you set it up yourself, say you might have 4 or 5 dates back to back. You can literally make a tour out of that if you want to, or, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you got the dates, like, you know what I'm saying, map that like that, like, you can set up a tour how you want to, you know what I mean?
Right. And y'all are still, I mean, obviously it's Rock Ridge, but still independent.
Yeah, for sure. I got a distribution deal, but, like, that's literally still independent. Like, it's still Rock Ridge on everything. Like, we getting the good percentages of it.
Would y'all want to sign to, like, a major label?
Of course, like, I think eventually it's like you can only reach like a certain plateau, you know what I'm saying? But it's like when you want to get on the Pepsi commercials and Sprite commercials and shit like that, it's like you gotta tap into that corporate world because it's like it's just the next level. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But some people is comfortable being, you know what I mean, underground, like Kings. Don't get me wrong. I like my status. I'm not, you know what I mean.
Right.
But it's like, of course, who don't want to elevate though? You know what I mean.
That makes sense. Okay. What other cities are you hitting on the tour?
We're going to Miami. That's gonna be on some fun shit. LA, talking about Seattle and New York and Cleveland. It's getting warmer now, so I can't wait to go to New York. That's like my other favorite city. Except for the winter time, I can't fuck with the cold. Can't. It's cold as fuck. It's cold as fuck in December right now.
Yeah.
And where we at?
Denver.
In Denver. For real.
How was
Feel
it?
like December and March.
For real. Nah, it's been snowing like every other week here right now.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. I'm like, it's March, bro. It's snow on the ground.
For the next 2 days, it's supposed to
For
snow.
real.
That's crazy.
Craziness.
How was the show in Denver the other night?
It was great. It was great. It's all about just giving a performance, giving a good show no matter what's going on, no matter, you know what I mean? It's all about giving a good show. I just like connecting with the people. That's all that matters to me, like for real. Every city, everywhere I go, I just try to, you know what I'm saying, touch bases with people, just build. That's what it's all about when you're independent, because it's like, you don't have no like major label just doing a whole bunch of promos, so it's like you got to really do a whole bunch of the groundwork yourself. People got to see you. They got to, you know what I mean? They want to see you.
Yeah.
Like, straight up.